Alrighty, so today I had a tournament on the Winter Haven chain, a place I fish a lot, and I've been practicing for this tournament for a while now, or for about, I think, week out, 2 weeks out. I was practicing for this tournament, and I found some fish that were offshore in about 18 to 19 foot of water, and it's January in Hydrilla. They were, which was just crazy. You don't think they'd be that deep this time of year, but they were, and they were just basically suspended over the grass. And when I found them, I was able to catch a couple on a really big Spro rattle trap, and then I caught a couple on a worm. I caught some on a 6XD, just hanging in the grass a little bit. And as it went on, the spot, I started noticing more boats coming around me, and noticing that it was more of a community hole, that everybody kind of knew about it. So, you know, I went out there last Monday, the Monday before the tournament, and there was 4 boats on a Monday on this one spot. So I knew that this was an area that's getting a lot of pressure. So I went there Monday, and wasn't the greatest with the Spro rattle trap, and it wasn't the greatest with the worm and everything. And I for some reason I just felt like maybe it's pressure. Maybe those are typical things what people are going to throw in that situation. So I kind of went around and I beat around on some different baits. Like for instance, I was throwing a lot today, and that day is basically a finesse swim bait, which is just a quarter ounce head with a little Strike King swimming shiner. But what's interesting, the reason why I wanted to do a video on this is I caught 12 to 13 fish on this in practice, and then today I caught 15 to 20 on this. And on this, I have it's a fish head spin, and then I got a Keitech, which is in about the same color as that swimming shiner. When I was rigging up this morning or last night for this tournament, I was going to throw just the Keitechs other than the swimming shiners. The reason why is just I like how Keitechs sit on the hook, and the action they give in the water is really great. But today they were not just on this fish head spin, because I had that Keitech on this hook, and I could not get bit on a Keitech, but I would get bit on a swim shiner. I actually went through 3 packs of these swimming shiners today. So why is that? I'm not 100% sure, but I do believe it's because this one has if you fish this swim bait and you watch it come back to the boat, it's got a very tight wobble, and then that boot tail just barely, it gives it a nice tight, almost like fixed look, while this one's got a little bit more of a erratic kind of, a little bit too much, this is kind of a little bit more than natural. So today was a cold front. Is a cold front pushing through overcast conditions. So I felt like, well, with this being a little bit more dramatic and put it on a spin head, that should get it bit. And I got bit a couple times on this, but they would hardly touch this on this swim bait. So, and other than that, I caught them a lot on a pointer jerk bait. Fishing deep water today. You can actually tell it's been beat up a couple times. But other than that, that was what got me fish. That's what got the fish in the boat today.